Hey everyone, it's Glenn with ERD, the guy in the video. Today, as part of our continuing education series, we're going to talk about changes over the last 30 years that ERD has been around in rework. In other words, how parts are attached in electronics and how you remove them and change them out. So, as you can probably gather, I'm slightly older than old at this point. And my first experience with soldering and desoldering actually happened in the 1970s, which seems so long ago. But anyway, since then, there's been a fair amount of changes in how parts are used and actually what parts there are and how you attach them within electronics. When I started, there were still tubes and you had individual wire. But now you have boards that have bonds and surface mount and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So what this video is going to show you is some of the changes that have happened over the last 30 years. So the first part of this video is somebody desoldering a part using braid. Braid technology is very old, from the 70s, 60s, and 50s, and you use a soldering iron on copper braid that, because of the heat and the draw material of the copper, sucks the solder out. This kind of equipment is very time-consuming and very difficult to get right unless you have a good amount of time behind you and have the skill to do it. This led into one of the earlier ways of automating, which is the hand pump. As you can see right here, what you do is you heat up the spot on the board and, using the hand pump, withdraw all the solder as it's heated. This, when you have a lot of skill at, you can move pretty quick, as you can see in this video. This, of course, led to the third technology we're showing, which is the vacuum pump itself. This is an electronic pump that simulates what the hand pump does, but it allows you to just push a button on a trigger like a gun. As you can see here in this example, you can move pretty quick. And of course, for smaller parts that are surface mount, in other words, they don't go through the board, you have what's called hot air guns. This hot air heats up the solder and allows you to remove the part and then place the new one and resolder it, as shown here. The final part is ball grid array rework. This is BGA type technology, where we take a part off and on using an automated piece of equipment. These are bonded to the board and can have up to 1,000 points of contact with little solder balls that go to a pad mounted in the board. This technology requires automation because you just can't hold the part very steady, and you get one shot to put it on, because if it goes on crooked, you got a problem. Because of this type of technology, you usually also have to have an X-ray machine, which here at ERD we do. These parts are usually not replaced, but at ERD we have a team of people that can work on this kind of technology all day long, both removing and putting new parts on. So as you can see, in just 30 years of time, going from braid to automated BGA ball equipment, it's been pretty changing over the years. But here at ERD, we have adapted and kept up with all the technologies as they have become available. Because at ERD, we're here to repair the world one board, one drive, one controller at a time.